Hello everyone, this is Korede from Promage Studios, and today I'm going to be showing you how to edit this green screen video using Kinemaster. In my previous video, I've already explained the shooting part of it, and if you've not seen that video, just go and watch it first. I'll drop a link to all the video that I use for this project. You can download them and follow along. This can be a stock footage that you've downloaded from somewhere or any other video that you want to use as a background. So I'm going to bring that in. So this video is going to be what I'm going to use as my background all through. So let me trim away the part that I don't want out of it. So let me bring in the green screen video itself. Again, let me trim away the unwanted part of it. I'll just keep only the best part of the video. Now let me move it to the beginning. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do now is to crop the video. So I just select it and come to cropping, and I can just move it a bit like this. You can actually use any shape that might suit what you're doing. If a circle will work, you can just use it, or maybe this other one sometimes, so you can just check it. But in this case now, I found out that just normal cropping works for me in this video, so I'll just go with something like this. Let me crop the up part as well. Okay, so that's that. Now let me scale it up a bit. This is good. So now let's pull out the green background out of it. So I just click on this place, scroll down to Chroma Key and enable it. So I'll change my key to green. So I'll look for a green color that matches with the color of my own green. I think my green is a little bit darker. Let's use this shade of green. Okay, so let me adjust these values. So it's just for you to adjust this until you see that the green is completely gone. To even be more accurate, you can click on show mask, which just turn your video to a plain black and white. So everything that is showing black is what will be taken off, while everything that is showing white is what will remain. So you can just use this to fine tune it and make sure that the whole part of the image is showing white and the whole background is showing black. So with this now, you can see that my background is completely black. If that doesn't give you everything you want, you can still come to detail curve and still fine tune it with this other one until you get what you want. So let's remove it from this. So as you can see, this is looking good already. Sometimes you might have some spill off of green on the image. In this case now I can't see anymore, but if peradventure you have spill off of green, what you can still do is to come to layers, come to effects, and go to asset store and search for color isolation, which is this. Download it and install it, then go back to your effect. You see it here. So you click on, let's go to the beginning of our video, then click on the color isolation, and just make sure that your cropping covers everywhere that the image will be. Then come to your settings. So you fine tune here. First of all, you need to select your green color again. So I've selected green. So that what this does is going to saturate anything green in the image. So you just play with it a bit, and you see until those peel off will vanish. So this is another way you can use to help to remove the green from me. So it will turn the green color to black and white, which will no longer be visible. So that's another way you can use. So let me just add that to it. So the next I'm going to bring in now is the door. So I'll just click on layers, media, and go and look for my door, which is this one here. So let me trim it to start from where I want it to start. So I'll scale it up, and so let me pull off this green color also from here. So I'll just click on it and go to Chroma Key and enable it. So I'll change the color to green. So you can see now I can see through it. I can still use here to fine tune it and make sure that everywhere that I want is completely white, and the places that I don't want is white. I'll make sure that everywhere I want is completely white, and the places that I don't want is completely black. Let's see. So I think this is perfect for what we want. Remember that if it doesn't work perfectly, you can still come to this detail and fine tune some things from here also. This also helps to get rid of the gray. So let's play it and see what we have. Okay, so immediately the door closed. Let me just trim out the excess. So I need this part where the door is closed. So what I will do is that I'm going to duplicate this video. So let me just come here and say duplicate. So I have the second version of it. So let me just trim out this closed door. Okay, so trim. Yeah, so this is what I want. So I'll just bring this to here. Let me zoom. So I'll just try to make it start immediately. This one is about to end. So because it's a static image, I can actually kind of stretch it as much as I want. But I won't, if I stretch it by pulling here, I will still bring back the opening and all of that, which is not what I want. So if I click on speed, I can actually make it slower, which will increase the length. So since it's a still image, it will not really, since it's more like nothing is moving in it, so nobody noticed that anything like that happened. So that's why I'm going to stretch it to make it play throughout. You can see now. So that will make the door closes, it remain closed. Now to make myself to be outside of the door, before I show us that, please like this video if you are getting value from it already, and subscribe to this channel if you want to learn more about shooting and editing videos with your smartphone. So let's continue. So to do that, what I'm going to do is that immediately I step out. Now it's assumed that I walk. Let's play it again. Okay, I think the waiting time for the door to open was too long. So let me reduce that a bit. So I'll cut all those plates, come out. I'll trim my shape in my camera. Okay, I need to bring this back. So immediately I step out, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to trim it. So let's say somewhere here now, I'll split this video. Now I have two of it. What is going to happen is that over here now, I'll come to this place and I'll say bring forward. So what that does is that it's going to bring this particular image on top of the door. So let's play it again now and see what it looks like. So I'll click on it and come to bring to front. So that will make it to come on top all of them. So you can see now the door closes and it's as if I'm actually out of the door already. A few seconds jump cut here, which I'm going to fix by just dragging this one backward a bit. If you're editing your video and you come across something like this, that means you have actually added more video than your phone can carry. That's actually why it shows this. This is actually a 4K video and my phone cannot accept more than one 4K video on a timeline. So now that it's as if I've added two of it on a different layer. So that's why it's actually showing like this. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to transcode it so that the file size reduces. So I can just reduce it to 2K. Since I know that this video is going to end up on a 1080p, so I can just transcode it. I'll just drop the quality a bit. So I'm dropping it to 2K. So I'll click on transcode. So that will just fix that. But now you can see it's as if I'm having two images of myself. So I'm going to fix that. Let me just move this forward a bit. Just a bit. So it's no longer pronounced again. So let me trim off the excess part of all of this now. The next I'm going to do now is to color grade. This particular background now, I'm going to change the color to look a little bit different. So I'll just click on it and I'll come to filter. Let me see if any of these ones will suit what I'm going for. So it's just a matter of trial and error. I think I like this, so I can just go with this. This actually matches the color tone. Okay, I think I'll go with this. I think having the same look on this door also makes them look as if they were together. So let me add a color grade now to this one. So let me look for a filter that might work. Let's see if that particular will work again. I don't like how it looks on my skin color. So I might just add a little of it so that I also have a bit of that particular color that they all have. So let me come to adjustment and I'll boost out. So you can just play with this and get what you want. So when doing this, just try as much as you can to make sure that all the layers you have match, so that you not end up having something different. If the green screen video you are adding, the color is looking different from the background, somebody will quickly notice that these two things are not from the same place. But by the time they have a similar look, it's now easier for the audience to believe that they are from the same place. So I think I like what I'm seeing now. So let me apply this to all. So it has applied this to all the videos. Like the little adjustment I did now is applied to all my video clips. Most times it's good to actually make this adjustment before it starts sharing, before it starts cutting the clips, because most of the time it's not very easy to blend them back again together when you've already done that. So let me add that same filter to this. I think that was at something around here. Let me just confirm. Okay, 38%. So let me make sure this one too is at 38%. So okay. Alright, so 38%. So I need to add the filter here as well. Alright. So let's see what we have. So that's actually how we have it. So I'm going to add a fade to black at the end of it. So I think 1 second is enough on that. So that will make sure that at the end, the video, okay, fade at the end, not at the beginning. The only thing remaining now is the sound effect that I added to spice it up. If you want me to show you how I did that, just let me know in the comment section. The other videos showing on your screen now are Kinemaster video editing tutorials and other tutorials that you should watch as well. Like this video since you've gotten value from it. I love you and I will see you in the next one. Shalom.